Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and I know it's been a hot minute. I've come back, I've got new hair, I've got a tan, I've got new nails, and I'm starting a new series on my channel, hashtag trying to get my period back, because if you're new around here, you will not know that I was recently diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, and my last period was in January and we're now in May, so I haven't had a period since January. So it has been quite the journey. I'll link my last video down below where I talk about going private, that sounds weird, where I talk about going to see a private gynecologist and what the steps were for me next. But when I sat down and began to reflect on things, I realised that I wasn't actually doing much to help myself. I was there saying that, you know, the doctors weren't doing enough for me, and I had to be a little bit honest with myself and say, I'm not actually doing that much to help myself. So here's my new series. I'm going to be showing you everything that I'm doing now to kickstart, try and get my period back naturally before we have to look at any kind of fertility treatment. Ignore the background. There's just always work going on in this house. I'm also not in my own house. If you didn't know, I am having some work done on my house. So I'm living with my in-laws who are also having work done on their house. So don't be judgmental when you see me walking down the stairs and there's no carpet. Anyway, without further ado, today's video is going to be my morning routine. So I'm going to stop talking and introing this video, and let's just throw back to this morning and let's show you my new morning routine. So I use a Lumilight which wakes you up nice and gently, so that wakes me up with gentle light. Obviously slippers go on, and the first thing I do is to open the curtains, open up blinds and see what it's like outside. And as you will see, today was a beautiful day, nice and bright, and I couldn't wait to get outside. But first we need to make the bed. I read somewhere that people who make their bed are more successful. Don't know if that's true. And I also take my temperature, and this is to sort of track my ovulation. Next thing, we're going to head downstairs. As you can see, there's no carpet. Let's not even talk about that. We're going to boil the kettle and make ourselves a decaf coffee. And this is because I don't want to spike my cortisol first thing in the morning. This is just an Aldi decaf. So we're going to brew that up. I've recently been using soy milk. Don't know how I feel about it. Also wish I got rid of that bit of cheese on the counter. So we're going to pop some coffee in the cup, but then what we're going to do is put this in a takeaway flask, because this coffee is coming with us on our morning walk. So coffee's in, add some water, then we are going to head back upstairs to get ourselves showered, clean and feeling fresh for the rest of the day. So as you can see here, shocked myself when the water came out of the shower. I like to brush my teeth in the shower. Thought I'd include this in case you don't do it. And also use this simple facial wash. Out of the shower, I've got a new skincare routine. I had none before, and this is definitely part of my morning routine. So after I wash my face, I use this Aldi Rose toner just on a muslin cloth. It's really gentle for your skin, it's really moisturising and helps reduce any redness. So I just pop that onto a muslin cloth and pat that toner into my face to get any extra dirt that I might have missed after washing my face in the shower. Then we're going to move on to deodorant. Again, I use a natural deodorant because it's got no plastics in it. So you can see all the benefits there on the side. It's got no scent. You literally just pop a bit of water on it and then it's obviously stick it in your armpits. Next, it is a gym day, so I'm going to grab my gym kit. I always make sure I put it on first thing in the morning so that I can't avoid going to the gym. This set's actually from Natalie. I did share it on my Instagram and it is so comfortable. Before the morning walk, I need to pick a podcast. So I think we're going to go for food for thought this morning. And interestingly enough, it was an episode all about soy. So is soy healthy or harmful? And turns out it's healthy. So yeah, go and check that out. Popping on the old trainers, I definitely need a new pair of these. As you can see, they've got a hole in the toe, which is not good for me. Got my keys, headphones, the essentials, and not the Prosecco this morning. We're going to go for the coffee and go on our morning walk in the sunshine. I've been walking around the park recently because I'm not living at home. So as you can see, it's gorgeous, and I usually spend about 30 minutes walking around. But the one thing that I love to do in the park is, as you will see, visit the ducklings. And here they are, guys. They are so cute. There's also some like fluffy yellow ones, but I couldn't actually find them this morning. So I just love standing here and just like taking in the nature of my morning before heading back home, because we are ready to drink some water. I'd usually try and do this before my coffee, but I forgot, so I always try and get half a litre down me before heading back upstairs. Shoes are coming off, and we're going to do my favourite part of the morning, which is my morning stretch. So I just kind of make this up as I go along, or sometimes I'll like follow a YouTube video, or I really like the Deliciously Ella app. She's got loads of stretching, Pilates, meditation and things like that, but I was a bit short on time this morning, so I just did a really quick stretch, just making sure I'm stretching throughout the upper body and the lower body and all the places that I'm tight, so like my hips and my hamstrings. And then we move on to our skincare again. And I've been using this vitamin E moisturiser. It's just from Superdrug. It's really inexpensive. And then I've followed this with a serum, which is an anti-aging serum from Aldi, and it's got really good reviews. Sometimes I'll just stop here. I won't even bother to put makeup on, but because I've got tan on, I really need to match that face up. So I'm just literally just popping on a little bit of foundation, brows and mascara, and then here I am ready for the day. I'm really loving my skincare routine at the moment. My skin is so soft, and I've gone from not having one to having one. So now heading into the office, and I like to just do a mind dump. I don't like calling it journaling because then I think it sounds too hippy dippy. But yeah, this is a CGD London planner, and you can just add notes, what you're eating that day, exercise, shopping list, how much water you should be drinking, etc. And I honestly just sit, and whatever comes to mind, I just basically got on paper that morning, and I love going back and reading over it the next morning to see whether anything changed in how I'm feeling, etc. And as you'll see, I'm working from home, so this is pretty much me now for the rest of the morning at the laptop, typing away before we head into breakfast. And we're finally on to my favourite part of the morning, which is breakfast. And I've been having the same breakfast now for I can't even remember how long. It's been a while. So we have got paleo porridge here, which I actually make the night before, and it's just ground almonds, some flaxseed, some chia seeds and some protein. Add some water to it. It soaks up all the water and makes this really like thick porridge consistency. Coconut yogurt, berries and some Skinny Food jam. I've got a massive sweet tooth in the morning, and yeah, this has been my breakfast, as I say, for a very long time. So I am going to demolish this. I usually read a few more emails at this point, and yeah, enjoy some breakfast. So there we have it. There is my new morning routine, and you're probably thinking, how is a morning routine going to help you get your period back? But in all honesty, my stress levels were like up here. I would literally roll out of bed, go straight to work, which is in the office, which is technically a bedroom, and then work till 5 o'clock, maybe go to the gym, go for a walk, and I just didn't have any time in the day to just decompress and take some time for myself. So getting up earlier, going for a walk in the morning, introducing like a skincare routine, stretching has been life-changing for me. Sometimes I'll just do my own stretches if I'm a little bit short on time. If I got up a little bit early that day, I use the Deliciously Ella app, and it's got loads of like Pilates, yoga, meditation workouts on there from like 10 minutes to 40 minutes. So it just really depends on the time that I have, but I always protect that first hour now in my day where I go for a morning stroll, I go and see the ducks, I come back, I stretch. Most days I don't bother to put makeup on, and I just take that little time for myself in the morning to get all my thoughts on paper, center myself, so then I'm ready to start the day. And if I miss these steps in the morning, I have honestly felt the difference in just my energy and my stress levels and things like that. If you at the moment have no kind of morning routine, just try introducing one of these things. Try going for a walk in the morning, or get up and do some stretching and build it up that way. And yeah, it honestly makes such a massive difference to my mood throughout the day. So I'm going to be bringing you more of these types of videos. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing my experience with you of seeing a holistic nutritionist who is going to help me with my diet and supplements and things like that to try and help me get my period back. I've also got some other appointments coming up which I will update you on, such as acupuncture and seeing my gynecologist again, etc. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing everything that I can to try and get my period back by myself, get myself ovulating, so I don't have to take any kind of medication. Will it work? No idea, but at least I know I have tried. So if you want to join me on this journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also go and follow me over on Instagram, where I do sort of more like what I'm eating and just sort of like day-to-day updates as well. Anyway, I am going to love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.